You are now entering the Whose House podcast.
What's up, my man? How are you?
Yo, you're like a black rapper. What's all these people here? It's like 30 fucking man. I'm like, you're here by yourself, man.
No. Never that.
Yo,
What's up, G?
Pleasure to meet you, man.
What? Yo, Logic, I love you, man. This is for you right here. A little care package from Houdini, my weed. Check it out.
Thank you.
I know you smoke weed.
I love weed.
Yeah, I got you. You gotta let me know if it's good.
Yo, this is tight.
Yeah, Willie Nelson gave me approval. Wiz, Snoop.
All right, cool.
All the real crackhead pieheads. Looked it up.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
You ready, buddy?
Oh, you're already recording?
Yeah.
Ah,
You
shit.
got this whole shit going.
Yeah, man, it's a 6ix9ine interview. You ready? You're supposed to let me know, man. You could be dissing people or something, man. Show out this guy, man. Your Logic, man. What's up, man?
What's good? How are you?
First of all, before I start, man, congrats, man. You about to have another kid.
Another kid, yeah. Thank
Wow, how does that
Congrats,
feel, man?
It feels great. It's like the best thing about having kids in hip hop is it makes you not give a fuck about anything.
I was going to bring that up because I know you had a different attitude coming in.
Yes.
And, like, you were, like, worried about yourself, how you look.
Of course, all that.
Lyrics,
Yeah.
touring, making everybody happy.
I give a fuck.
Kid
Now
come-
I'm like, I don't give a
kid come
shit.
out, it's like, I don't give a fuck. The kid is looking at you. Now you're the fucking idol
Yeah,
now.
and the baby, like, yo, my baby is healthy.
Mhm.
My wife is healthy. That's all that matters. Like, you really realize, bro. You know how many people aren't here today?
Oh my
You know
God.
what I'm saying? Brothers getting shot and this and that and whatever. The fact that I'm even here, who gives a fuck if somebody said this about me or that or da-da-da, whatever? It's just like, bro, all I can do is wish them the best and keep counting his money.
I went through that stage where I got one day I'm like really fucked up or bad, and then next week, hey, we want you to do the Rolling Stone party with Travis Scott. And I'm like, what was I mad last week for?
That's real.
And that's a DJ perspective. I know you have different like experiences of like you have your bad weeks, and then all of a sudden you get like some wild sponsor. It's, hey, let's give you like $10 million. Can you come to Australia?
No, that's a real
Logic?
thing. I actually just got $10 million today. That's crazy.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a not I don't know, weird flex, but okay. But yeah, no, for sure. It's just those things that push it into perspective. The craziest year was for me was 2018. I made $30 million. Wow. Well, no, I made $30 million in a day.
Wow.
In 2018,
In a day.
and I had the biggest panic attack of my life because I told them this earlier, but it's true. I grew up so broke that my roaches had fleas. It's real. So the fact that like I remember being on my basketball court and seeing all that money hit my account, and I
God.
like didn't know what to do. Like it scared me.
What was the first purchase when that shit hit your account?
A house, real estate.
Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Smart.
He's a smart
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
See, but the thing is so I had done that, and then all the rest of the money was sitting there liquid.
Mhm.
And my friends were like, you gotta invest. And I was like, nah, because I just had this mentality of like, oh, it's mine. I got it.
You
I
gotta
can
hold
sit
on
there.
to it.
Yeah, I can look at it in my account, but it's like, then I got hip and I got educated. Yeah, it's in your account burning and inflation and all this. It's just dying. So you got to put it in assets that make sense. So that's when I got into crypto investments. Like even, bro, a couple years ago, I bought a Charizard card, a Pokemon.
Yeah. Those
For
resales go crazy.
$181,000, and everybody hip hop Twitter was like, "What the fuck, this fucking nerd, blah blah blah. Why don't you suck my dick? This shit's worth $500,000."
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna bring that
crazy.
up.
Did you sell it or you still have
Hell
it?
no, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold that.
It keeps going up because
Yeah.
my boy did the same thing. He's from Vegas. I forgot his name, but they make fun of him for buying that kind of shit. And it's like his is like $620,000 now.
But those are broke people making fun of you.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
I'm
you're
just
not
being
lying.
real.
You're
Those
not
are
lying.
how you gonna? Yeah, okay. Enjoy. Eating at Arby's right now.
Shit.
I'm at Nobu. I'm not. That's not even an arrogant thing. I'm just being real. I'm saying.
I'm at Nobu too. I actually hang with Nobu. You hang with him too? Out here?
You
in
know,
Masalisa?
you want to know something wild?
Yeah.
So, I haven't been to Matsuhisa yet. I really,
Oh, wow.
really want to go,
Yeah.
and I haven't met him yet. But he signed a bottle of. You guys know about Nobu whiskey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
It's Yamazaki. They did 200 casks for them, and they didn't sell them to the public. Actually,
You got one of
they've
them.
never sell. No, I bought 30.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was 2 years ago. I was in Malibu vibing, and we were just making music, and it's like $6,500 a bottle, and I bought 30 in 90 days and drank every single one of them with my friends.
fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I got one
that's
for
some
free.
fire whiskey though.
Yeah, we got it
That's
for
some
free.
fire
You gave
whiskey.
me one though. I didn't buy. I didn't
That's
get
a
it.
vibe.
Yo,
It's
I
so
was-
good.
Shout out to Wiz who was here. Speaking of my nigga, yeah. Shout out to Wiz. He was here 2 weeks ago, and then he was like happy that you actually got a Taylor Gang tattoo.
Oh yeah, right
And
here.
Where is it? Where's it at?
It's right here.
No, please
Yo.
don't say you got it right there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like
Because
tattoo
all right,
twins.
But, because of you, I asked Wiz right there. I said, "Yo, if this fucking guy Logic could get your tattoo, can I get your tattoo? I've been hanging with you for like what, almost 20 years. I leaked Black and Yellow. I debuted Weed and Boys. Like, can I tour with you now?" So he said, "Yeah, get it. You could get it." So I went and got it. Please don't tell me you got it there.
Where'd you get it?
Wow.
Let's see.
So are y'all like in a gang for real now? Like,
This is like a.
That's where I got
this is like the hip hop Twilight Zone. I'm waiting for the white guy to come out. Like, look, it's right here.
Oh, that's a dope
wow.
spot. Damn, did it hurt? Yeah,
Yo,
right
I
here.
hate the fucking lettering. It took forever. The shading. Where's yours at? Let me
Right
see.
here, right here. This one's it's
Oh,
thin.
so you didn't get the coloring. I got the full coloring.
I was gonna do it, but then I was like, fuck all that.
Yo,
And
can you get a photo of this?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is so
but
random.
I-
see some weird.
I also got it backstage.
Look at this shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I got it backstage before the show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. So right before the show, so the adrenaline was pumping when he was performing.
Yeah, and then I go out there and it's all like, you put the wrap on it. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
It
you
was weird,
can't-
but yeah, it was cool.
That's dope. How was that tour though, man? Touring with Wiz.
I'm gonna be honest, it was so much fun. I think it was my favorite tour that I've ever done because
Really?
because Wiz is just such a good man. Like he's a good dude. It's so funny, man. I don't even know how to describe it. He's almost like childlike. He's like very. I mean, he's a fucking grown man, but I'm saying he's very like a pure dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He
yeah.
just really just spreads positivity and love, and he's awesome. I had stopped smoking weed after my son was born in 2020 because I was scared I'd have a panic attack in the 10th dimension if he was crying and shit. So I was like nervous, and then. Sure enough, I went on tour with Wiz. He was like, "No, you're gonna smoke some
gotta
weed,"
get back into it.
So
and I was like, "Nah." And then by the time it was over, it was the return of Stony Bob. I was like ready to just do it too.
a lot of breath control.
I love it. Yeah, I love weed, man. It's amazing. Because then I really realized that, like, you know, when people are like, "Oh man, I can't do weed," like it makes me paranoid. Same motherfucker will be like, "Nah, vodka makes me punch people." No, you just punch people in general. Like that shit is inside of you.
Yeah.
So it's like, think about it. If you smoke weed and I smoke weed and we all have different experiences, but we smoking the same weed.
Exactly.
So it's whatever's going on with you. So I realized when I was in a better mental space, especially now, I be getting fucked up. I love it.
Did you feel a change when you weren't smoking weed? And how long was that when you weren't smoking weed?
It was 2 years. Well, I mean, you got to understand, I didn't really drink or smoke until I was like 27-ish. So,
Okay.
yeah, because my parents, you know, both drug addicts and alcoholics. My dad was a crackhead, and my brothers were running around in gangs and shooting guns and selling crack to our dad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. So I was always like,
Stay away.
nah, I'm not trying to do none of that shit. And I smoked a little bit as a teenager, you know, and I like drank a little bit, but I never got drunk. And then, when I was like 27, but the wildest part is experiencing like fame and success sober is weird.
Yo, that's
Really?
crazy.
Because it's just like, it's almost like too intense. Like once I discovered, I wear this, I love to wear this vintage 1990s Alcoholics Anonymous shirt. And I'll wear the shirt and drink scotch. And you know, you could be like, what? But think about it. I grew up in those rooms, and it's because of that program that I can have a healthy relationship with alcohol and with substance. So I just think it's really about a person's mentality and what they want to do.
So when I first met you, and then I remember you were I think you used to have like a bike. You used to ride like a 10-speed on stage or some weird shit on the festival. You used to come out on a bike, and then I was like, yo.
On a bike on stage?
Yeah, like a bicycle or something. I don't know what festival that was.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you were
did
mad. Yeah, you were super young. You
I
were
might
like-
have done something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like a kid. Like
I
if
might
I
have
show you
done
the photo,
something.
we look like idiots, man. Like shit I hate old hip hop photos, don't you?
Yeah.
We look like a fucking bunch of losers.
That's
yo.
how Kanye be feeling when he sees what was it when he was doing 808 and Heartbreak.
Yeah.
He'll look back and be like, yo, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? But hey,
Were you smoking weed and crazy back then during those festivals?
No, hell no.
Oh,
I
wow.
wasn't smoking until like really chief until like 2018.
Wow.
When I turned 28. Yeah, it's like 5 years ago because I'm 33 now. And so, no, I wasn't. I was so, I mean, even Jordan, like, you know, my guy's always there for me. Like, he'll tell you, I was fucked up. I was like eating Pop-Tarts and drinking Ensure and shit. I was 130 something pounds.
Oh, wow.
So that's why when I put on weight in 2018, everybody thought I was on steroids, but it was just it's just, you know, a dumbbell, a sandwich, and my ancestors building this country. You know what I'm saying? What? It's true.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Explain this anxiety disorder you had. Like, I never heard of it. Like, you had like some.
Oh,
different-
derealization.
Yeah, what's that, yo?
Yo, derealization is a trip, literally.
So it doesn't matter if you're successful or not. You just go.
What? Yo, let me tell you this: more money, more problems.
Damn.
That's a real thing. Like, it doesn't matter. You could, because a lot of people they feel like if you're rich, you know,
It solves everything.
yeah. But I remember when I first went to therapy and I talked to my therapist, and she was like, you know, I see a few billionaires. And I was like, really? She said, yeah. She said, you know what they all say? I said, what? She goes, if only I had another billion. So, like, it doesn't
wow.
matter. Yeah, you always, like, the success that we have, it's always, respectfully, like, we always kind of looking at somebody else every once in a while, kind of like, damn. And I learned to check that shit, you know what I mean? Because I could look at a Travis or this or that years ago, and I'd be like, damn, he's killing. And that's that, almost that hip-hop envy, and I cut that shit off, and I'm like, good job, Travis. You know, good job, Chance and Kendrick and Cole. Like, I love to cheer my brothers on. But what I was going through with anxiety is basically where I felt like I was seeing through glass. It was weird. And it's a real thing. It's a disorder where you almost feel out of your body. You ever seen Men in Black?
Yeah.
So do you remember when they open that motherfucker up in the morgue and there's like a little alien in his head?
Inside, yeah.
That's how I would feel. Honestly, it's almost like when you're really high. You know, when you're really high, you almost don't even feel like you're in your body.
Yeah.
I would feel like that sober. So
Oh, wow.
truthfully, actually, but it doesn't harm you. It doesn't hurt you, but you freak out about it because you're like, oh my God. And what weed did is you know, in substance in general, but weed taught me that it's okay to feel that way, to relinquish control. So the thing about derealization is you just feel weird all the time, and it's almost like, don't think about a pink balloon. You're going to think about it. So first thing, I'd wake up in the morning and be like, wow, I feel normal. Oh, wait, I have this anxiety shit. Oh, my God. And then when you start to just be like,
Holy
so what?
shit,
When you
that's
just go,
crazy.
so what? But I dealt with that for years, man. I wrote a book about it. It's a New York Times bestseller. It's called Supermarket. #1 New York Times bestseller.
Hey,
And
Put it out there.
and yeah, but I wrote that book to help me get through my anxiety, and yeah, it's been great. I think the best part about where I'm at right now is self-acceptance and being happy with yourself. But that comes with age, you know, because when I was young and I wanted everybody to love me and this and that, and it's just like, bro, not everybody's gonna love you, man. Just let it go.
Did you have stages of like being white? You know, all the white artists go through that shit, like, you know, dealing with like black culture and all this weird shit.
Well,
Acceptance.
I mean, I am black. You know, I'm
Yeah,
the
but-
whitest,
but-
most transparent black man.
But
you've
you have
ever
to
seen.
keep telling us that though. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, but you know what?
Like if I didn't know you, I would think you'd be white immediately.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I get that. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And I think once you meet me and shake my hand, and you know, I'll be over here. I'll be like, cut the check, Frederick, and then I code switch. I'll be like, hey, what's up, brother? What's good? How you been? You know what I'm saying? And I think you
See
can.
ya.
But it's honestly, I love it. There was a time when people, and what I mean by that is I love that. Yeah, I love that I talk about it and that I have to talk about it
yeah.
because I'm proud of who I am. It's not a thing that's like, oh, accept me. It's like my family accepts me, my friends accept me. This is who I am. I don't need acceptance. But I didn't know that coming up. So like, yeah, it almost felt like everywhere I was like, okay, so my dad's black, my mom's white, and and I was like needed to sell myself. And now I think it's kind of like a thing in rap where everybody knows now.
Yeah, thank
which
God
is
it's up to that stage.
I know, because
Yeah.
it's like, damn, like you know what I mean? So it's funny because you asking me a question like that, I love it because I'm now at a place in my career where it's like, what's it like to look white in hip hop and da-da-da-da, rather than Charlemagne being a fuckboy and being like, oh, so you're white. And it's like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? No, this is who I am.
That's your story.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Who is anybody to try to deny you of like a fucking fact? Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But once I realized none of that shit matters, like people could literally be like, no, he's not. Like even today, and I'll be like, all right, cool. I guess I'm not to you. Fuck you.
Damn, but you went through a lot. You went through interracial shit, then you went through the down south stage where you see like the non-lyrical. I mean, I'm not gonna diss down south. I'm not gonna diss anybody else that's non-lyrical, but you know, a guy like you who is lyrical, you understand what is not lyrical.
Yeah, 100%.
and that is kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? you must have went through a lot of shit. Like, yo, why is this shit like so lit? Like,
What do you mean? Like, why is it popping?
yeah,
as
why
opposed
is it like crazy? Is it because
no,
people
it's
just
pop
want to
culture.
have fun, or it's just a fun thing?
I think it's
or-
just pop culture. I think that's why hip hop is the biggest genre because hip hop is now pop. Like straight up.
Yeah.
You listen to Ariana Grande, she got 808s and hi hats
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
It
exactly.
sound like Lex Luger. I'm like, what
Lex
the fuck?
Luger.
Yeah,
Man.
and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's
Yeah.
just that's where hip hop has evolved, especially here in its 50th year. So there was a part of me that would hear certain people. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I'd be listening to Lil Yachty, and Lil Yachty's like, oh, yeah, whatever. And at the beginning, I was like, man, who's this 17-year-old kid? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And now I be listening to Lil Yachty like, oh, yeah. And because for me, it's about, like, I fuck with Yachty, bro. And I do fuck with these people, who they are. And I think a lot of, I guess, hip-hop that isn't necessarily the most lyrical shit, I think it has an amazing place because I'm not trying to be. Who wants to be at the party on some? Yo, I take your fucking brain and contort it into 6 figures like origami. And blah. No, I'm trying to hear some. Oh yes, little Yachty, baby, I'm vibing. That's what I want. You want that shit? Am I right? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
it's a balance though.
You trying to fuck a bitch talking about yo the 36th chamber through the fucking like Velcro.
I
like,
feel like
don't-
that's what they did back in the day. Like, yo, let me put this Wu-Tang tape in before you go.
No, they
sit with
wasn't.
a
They was
chick.
playing Keith Sweat and fucking Montel Jordan and shit. You think they was?
I
listening-
think the Smooth Cast was, but there was some corny dudes who was probably putting that Wu-Tang tape. Like, yo, take you to Shaolin real
Maybe
quick.
that Logic was doing. You remember
Shaolin
old
Showdown.
those hip hop movements where they used to be like,
Yeah.
you never did that? What
Hell no.
the-
What the fuck? What you think I am?
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
You see, you know what? I be seeing grown men on TikTok talking about. I'm like, fuck all that shit. I'm straight.
You ain't gonna do no TikTok dance. You ain't gonna jump on that.
No TikTok.
But
Dance.
it's funny because like when I first heard of Logic, I was like, who is this kid, right? So I'm glad I had the opportunity, which I think everybody out there need to go. If they don't understand your shit, they gotta go to your concert. They gotta see
Oh
you.
wow.
So I saw you perform, and then it made sense to me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I am a child of hip hop. I love this genre. I love
Especially when you see 50,000 motherfuckers saying your fucking shit. Where I was like, who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck?
Right?
Thank you.
Told you,
I
man.
appreciate it. I think it just at the end of the day, anybody judge books by their cover. It's we're human. We're human. And I think a lot of people, they just see me and they're like, you know, I think I definitely do feel a big shift in the perception of me in music. Like it was kind of like, who the fuck is this guy? And and then I don't know. And then I got super famous, and then everybody was all kind of like, I was the underdog, but then the underdog makes it, and then everybody like kind of wants to see the underdog fall, and then, I mean, I ain't never fell. I'm still rich, but anyway, you know, they want to see you like fall or this or that, whatever. And then I don't know. Once I stopped giving a fuck, truly, well, almost, because we're human, we care, right? I care about my art, I care about personal relationships, but I think once I just woke up one day and I realized, not everybody's going to like me, and that's okay. So stop trying to focus on the people who don't like you. I mean, really think about that for a minute. Like, if somebody's like, yo, fuck this dude, I don't like him, why is there a part of you that goes, but I want you to like me? One, because you're human, but really break that down. Do you want a piece of shit
That's
who
crazy.
would say, I hope your baby dies
Yeah.
to like you? Fuck them. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit? Once I learned that, I'm free. You know what I mean? Like, I am a human. I'm fucking sensitive. I have emotions. But what I'm in control of is the fact that, like, if somebody's gonna say some hurtful shit, it's gonna hurt. But I'm in control of how long it hurts and how much I allow it to hurt.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Big Boy years ago, and he said, this game is a game of enough. Now, hood enough, black enough, rich enough, this enough, that enough, cool enough. And he said, Logic, you are enough.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, brother, thank you.
That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's some real shit.
Damn, did that energy like link you with like Russ and all the other people that they be hating on? Like, I see you hang with like a lot of people. That
Yeah, Russ is dope. But,
Yeah.
but you know what it is? It's like, bro, we have our own universes. That's what it really comes
like
down
Jordan
to.
Lucas is like so underrated. He's nice as fuck.
Incredible. Yeah.
Like,
it's a wild thing. And I mean, I just want you to stop giving a fuck, because it's a cool kid. It's like a bunch of people that we wanted to be accepted by because before we were known, were fans. So like when I did Breakfast Club for the first time, and Charlamagne's asking me dumbass questions like, who raped your sister and whatever the fuck. Yeah, trust me. Anyway, we won't get into that shit.
God
but he's
damn.
asking me dumb fucking fuckboy questions, and as a kid, I'm like, I don't know how to answer this because I've been watching you for years. You're like one of my favorite
Super
people.
fan. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm hit with that, and it just makes you.
What a car crash. You probably was thinking about it all day to get there.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, exactly. It was crazy.
So how did that, how did you handle that when you have like people, not per se idols, but like idols become rivals, people that you were looking up to, now not necessarily rooting for you or supporting you? How did you kind of navigate through those kind of relationships?
I mean, bro, you're talking 10 years of me just wanting to be accepted. 10 years, like for real.
And you could be bitter, and you're not.
Yeah, but no, because I'm.
Need to be.
Yeah, no, it's just fuck them. That's what it really is. It's like, bro, if somebody doesn't like you, it's all good. It's cool.
But that's the revenge, though. Success is the best revenge. Mike Tyson told me that shit.
And Sinatra said that. Sinatra said that. Massive success is the best revenge. The best revenge is massive success. So, yeah. But once again, once the baby, man, when the baby comes out.
Oh, you really not going to give a fuck again. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's just.
How deep are you not going to give a fuck now? You got 2 now.
Yeah, I got 2. We got 2. We're going to keep it going.
It's crazy. Is your fans don't want you to retire? Like, where does all this retirement shit be coming from? Now you got a new album coming out.
I know. You know what that was? That was just me.
Moments.
No, it was me being sick of the industry.
Okay.
Excuse me. Like, of everything we're talking about right now that a lot of artists are scared to talk about.
For sure.
Bro, I've had some of the most hood motherfuckers in the game coming to me like, hey, man, hey, bro, I wish I could do what you're doing. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? They're like, I wish I could just be me. I like video games. I like comic books. I'm like, what? And they're like, so, man, like, keep doing what you're doing because I ain't even in the streets no more, but I got to pretend like I am and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's really crazy. I ain't going to name names, but it's a lot of them out there.
Nah, I believe it.
So.
Is there like rappers that's out of your genre that you fuck with? Like all the Lil Yachty guys. Who do you fuck with?
I really love Yachty, man. Yeah. I don't know what it is. He's dope. Yeah, but I really don't listen to rap.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I don't. I listen to classic shit. I listen to fucking Illmatic. I listen to Reasonable Doubt. I
thought he was about to say Hall & Oates or some shit.
No, but I fuck with Hall & Oates. I fuck with I fuck with all like other genres. But one of my favorite musicians is this dude named Mac DeMarco. And he just makes like fucking music. I don't even know how to explain it. He just be strumming his guitar and singing and shit and doing his thing. And yeah, but I enjoy all music, but I'm just not in the scene. I don't give a fuck about the scene. I don't give a shit, dog. I'm just like, for real, I'm just like, fuck all that. I just want to rap.
Well, one classic shit you did, I know you were happy, Kevin Smith, man. You got him to freaking pop up. And,
that's crazy.
Kevin Smith, yeah, he wrote and directed Clerks,
Mallrats,
damn,
Zack and Mary Make a Porno, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob.
Bro, that video is fucking, that should make me happy when I watch that shit.
That's how I felt doing it, being on set.
Smoke like crazy.
Was that your favorite video that you've done?
It is one of them.
It's one of them.
But I think my favorite video that I've ever done has to be a song called Take It Back, where I was on the Universal lot. And there's the fucking
I love that
plane
video.
crash, from World of Worlds, and I'm out there rapping, and that was.
I need you to remix it, though. I need you to take it back to the first Haitian, man. I need you to go back in the
take
studio.
Take it back to the first Shan.
take it back.
Take it back. No, but it's
some sandals.
I will say it's just a crazy thing. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so blessed and happy to be where I am mentally and just in my career because I always for so long I felt like a kid trying to be accepted, like know who I am, every interview, every this, and now I'm like, if you don't know who I am, you're a fucking idiot. Like, and I don't mean that. I mean if you don't know who my heart is, like you don't know me, like you're a fucking moron. So I'm just like, I don't got no time. That's why even the press I do is so selective.
Yeah,
no, for real. Like I don't do press, and now I'm about to go ham because I'm spending $500,000 a year on, social media stuff, my video guys, editing, having fun. And I've just realized, man, like there is no gatekeeper for me. There is no gatekeepers.
Feels good, huh?
Yeah, I make my own money. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. And my number one priority is peace, love, positivity, and spreading a good message. And that's all I give a fuck about.
If people need to hear your message, man, I think it's an uplifting, positive message, to breathe into the game. There's a bunch of other messages being pushed around.
Bro,
so.
he say, you probably saved thousands of lives, man.
Almost, it's coming up on 10 times platinum, which is crazy.
That's
I remember
crazy.
When before I signed my record deal.
I like this guy. He lets you know exactly.
Oh, no, for sure. Hey,
your
what?
shit.
I'm saying.
He got the stats with the facts.
I remember being in, I I think it was Universal before I signed my deal, and this is like 2012, and I saw this Britney Spears plaque, and it said Diamond, and I went to my manager. I was like, "What the fuck is Diamond?"
Oh shit!
And he goes, "Diamond is 10 times platinum," and I was like, "Never, I'll never." And here we are. I'm almost 10 times platinum.
And what a impactful song at
And
that.
that's what's up.
That's dope.
And it's wild. It's cool that you guys say this, man, because like Congress wrote me a letter.
What?
Saying that a scientific study was done on the song, and that it is
Uplifted.
proven to have saved lives. And I can't believe it. And now I'm gonna be real. I love, like, at first I was kind of like, oh shit, like I'm the 1-800 guy, like I'm the mental health guy. Fuck. But then I was like, oh, that's great.
Thank
amazing.
God
Like,
you
that's-
didn't give a fuck, man. I'm glad you went straight, like,
Because that's what I would. Wouldn't you rather be known as, like, helping people? Because that's how I feel about Cudi, man. Like, Cudi was one of the first people to talk about mental illness and struggling and anxiety and depression.
suicide and stuff.
All
like
that. And way back when motherfuckers was like, you sus for that. That's whack. Like, whatever. Like, he fought through it. And I had to go. So he was a bit of a martyr. He was the guy. He's like the Joan of Arc of rap. Joan of rap. And I'm like, man, it's so cool, to have somebody like him who inspired me to do what I'm doing. And then, to be able to hear people come up on the street and be like, yo, man, your music, like, it means something to me. And I think stepping away for these years as well would allow me to appreciate that, because sometimes you go out and about and you hear the same thing over. Oh, you saved my life, or oh, you this, or oh, you that, and sometimes it can be desensitizing. So taking some steps back and now reemerging into the game is, man, I don't take anything for granted.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
How do you assimilate to all these records, man? Like rapping with Eminem, like Homicide. Like, how was that when you got that track? Like,
that was, well, it's funny. I had that beat, and then I just started rapping. Fuck rap, buzzing like an addict with a semi-automatic who done had it any ready for anybody to buck back. Hold to catch a vibe, when you help me. And I just was like, man, I'm just gonna.
This guy is fucking beast.
I was like, yo, I'm just gonna have fun with it. And this is when Paul was the president of Def Jam.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, let's pull some strings. What's up, Paul? And we sent him the record, and he got it to M. And obviously, I didn't expect. Honestly, I thought he was gonna be like, oh, I'm okay. Because I'm also rapping on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm rapping, dog.
Yeah, he don't know if he want to jump back on that.
And I'm like, is
smoked.
he? I'm like, what's up? And bro, I got call that he likes the song. He's gonna do the song. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. And then a week later, I get a call that's like, yo, M wants you to go open up for him in Hawaii at a stadium.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
Like, oh shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
So I go out there. I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so hyped. And I'm gonna meet him, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, you don't understand, bro. I used to Forgot About Dre. I used to have my sister put that shit on from the radio on a cassette. This make me feel old, on side A, and then she would put it back and forth, so it would be all the way on side A and all the way on side B, and I would just go, nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the list. It's a bunch of deprivation, motherfuckers act. You get it. And what I'm saying is, I was like, oh my God, this is the guy. That's my first real memory of like consuming hip hop, and it was him and Dre, and here I am today about to fucking go cray. So then I get in this golf cart. And I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. Like, I'm like, can't believe this shit. And we get there, and it's like all these fucking security guards, and they're all nice. And I walk in, I see Royce 5'9", who's the homie.
What you see him is
yeah.
about to pop off.
Yeah, and he's like,
it's like you see Royce, you're like, oh,
he's got the glasses on and shit. And then Alchemist was there.
Oh, it's
like,
over.
Yo,
It's
Alchemist
over.
is crazy. And so I dap him all, and then here comes fucking Eminem with this beard that's new at the time, and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. You look like
who
you
the
about to
hell
chop
is
down
this
a tree right now. I like it.
That's crazy.
And he was so fucking cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was like so
Damn,
humble.
cool.
That's
Yo,
amazing, man.
and he's the biggest rap nerd. Like, we're sitting there, we're talking about shit, and I was like, man, I'm sorry, am I being weird? He's like, no, you're not being weird. And then like 2 minutes later, I'll be like, am I being weird now? like Craig and Friday. I'm like, am I weird now? He's like, no, man. And the third time I was like, am I being weird? He's like, now you being weird. Shut the fuck up. And he's like, I got something. And I'm like, what? And this motherfucker pulls out a CD.
Damn.
I'm like,
Wow, how'd y'all play it?
exactly, on his CD player in the green room. And he plays the song.
Wow.
And I'm like,
oh my God.
like as he plays it, I'm like, oh my God, is he gonna have a verse on here? And he killed it. And the one thing I will sit here and say, me and him was like this on the record.
Wow.
I didn't get sunned. I did everything I could to
make sure.
And I love that. And I didn't go back in. I didn't anything. What I gave him is what I gave him, and what he delivered, bro. And it just felt like it was our record. It wasn't anybody trying to, one up or anything like that. And bro, it was a dream come true and absolutely amazing. So yeah, from records like that to records with like Marshmello.
I mean, you got a record with Gucci Mane.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, damn. Did you call Gucci Mane or he hit you? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, no. I just reached out and was like, "Hey, you want to do this?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Let's go! This is crazy." The Trap God.
Did you ask Em about Renegade? Like, damn, why did you go so crazy on that?
I didn't. What did we talk about? We talked about like Infinite. We talked about
oh wow.
Yeah, his first album back in the day, and even his demo tapes. And,
that's the one with the trunk. That's the one when he had the car. He popped the trunk and shit. With the dead body sticking out.
So yeah, we were talking more about that. We were talking about like DJ Kool Herc and just hip hop. Because once again, I'm a student of this. Like I love it so much. It makes me happier than anything. I was on vacation and made 37 beats the other day. In one day, I woke up 6 a.m., made like 12 beats. And then hung out with my family, and then my son went to nap, and I finished the 37 beats, and that was it. Like I love it, and he loves it. Eminem loves it. I love it. It's great.
He's so weirdly humble. Like when we were at that show with Snoop, and then Bobby Shmurda walked by. He looked at Bobby Shmurda and went to him and said, "What's up?" I was like, Em is saying what's up to Bobby Shmurda. I get it.
I think it's an acceptance thing, though.
What the fuck?
Because it's like, even though he's like the GOAT, it's like, but we're as humans, we want to be loved and appreciated.
But
so
he could have kept walking, though.
I know, because he's not a bitch. He's a real one. He's a fucking real one. Because when I saw him, he shook my hand. He looked me in my eyes like a fucking man and was like, yo, you deserve to be here. You know who else fucking did that to me? Q-Tip, bro. I wanted to talk to Q-Tip forever. And then I finally got the balls. I was like, all right, let me figure this out. And I got his number. And he calls me. He's like, hey, yo, what's up, Peace? I'm like, oh, shit, let me chill. That kind of reminds me of the time when when I talked to Erykah Badu. Okay, we're going to get into Q-Tip.
Erykah Badu.
Bro, Erykah Badu FaceTimed me, right?
What?
And she's the sweetest. That's the homie right there. And so I'm talking to, she's a very beautiful woman. Yeah. Damn. And so I'm like with all the homies and we're playing poker and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to talk to Erykah Badu, y'all. This is crazy as fuck. And I'm all excited. I'm all happy. And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be so dope. And I'm getting ready to be like, hey Erykah, what's up? And before I could even say anything, she goes, peace, brother. And the whole mood, I went like this. Peace, sister girl. How you doing? What's good? How are you? And I just like chilled. But anyway, so Q-Tip calls me, or we talk, and he was like, bro, he's like, it could make me cry. This motherfucker was like, you took the torch. I said, what? He said, it wasn't even passed. You snatched that shit. He was like, you are doing what we was doing and you're doing it your way, man.
Shit.
So to hear that from him, from RZA, from this, from that, da-da-da-da-da, respectfully, when a Joe Budden or a Charlemagne or whatever, anybody who don't fucking like me for whatever reason that is their own, says something about me, I'm able to just relinquish that by sitting back and being like, man, first and foremost, it's like, I never even met a Joe Budden, right? I never met him. I never shook his hand, never this, never that. I have no problem with this man. But like, he has said some wild shit about me in the past, and it really sunk in. I was like, damn, why does this guy not like me? And realizing, fuck him and anybody who don't like me. That's their own prerogative. All I can do is wish them the best.
I said it generically, man. If you don't understand, keep the feelings in the back, and that's for any genre. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging with freaking Ronnie Rodkid the other day, that emo rock stuff. Like I went and saw his show. Yeah, I understand it now. You have to go physically be at those events, and then you make a decision.
See, but most people, the thing is we live in an era, right, where these fucking kids don't know. Okay. For $14.99, in our phones, we have every song that ever existed. It's basically free. There's no value on money. It's basically on music. It's basically free. So you got motherfuckers on hip-hop Twitter talking about Taylor Swift albums and shit. What the fuck is you doing listening to Taylor Swift, talking about Taylor? You don't listen to Taylor Swift, but you're listening to Taylor Swift just so you can be a part of a fucking conversation. And what I'm saying is in my day, bitch. I had to get on a fucking bus and transfer and take the 62 to Lake Forest Mall to fucking FYE to stand in line to buy a CD. Spend $20 on that fucking CD. You think if I didn't like it first listen, I'm going to go hot ass garbage like they be doing on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Also, what the fuck, what era are we living in where somebody could listen to some shit and be like, shit, it's ass. How you talk to your mama making you fucking macaroni and cheese and you like, this is ass, bitch. No.
It got me dying.
If they had to do that behind the phone, they probably would. But when it comes to like seeing someone in their face, you know, you can hide behind them screens all day.
That's real.
You know, it's easier to be a bully nowadays. I feel like because people are bullies behind their phones in their couch. They could be homeless and writing shit under you like,
Instagram
oh, you broke ass
gangsters.
bum, and they might be living in a cardboard box. So
bro,
you
I've
can't
never
pay
had
attention to it.
nobody come at me that way. And the reason that I in person is because I'm a real motherfucker, bro. When I shake your hand, I look you in the eyes, have a conversation. I want the best for y'all. I want y'all to be happy, healthy, continued success. I want that for Joe. I want that for Charlemagne. I want that shit before the beef was squashed, with me and Joyner Lucas. I wanted that for him. That's all I want, man. So anybody who wants beef with me, you're just a pussy ass bitch.
See ya.
Straight up.
Logically.
Shout out to Hardin Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
What was the first CD you purchased though? Do you
Chingy.
remember? Chingy?
I like the way you do that right there.
That was the first one.
I
you
took my
bought?
ass all the way to FYE.
Yo, that's
I
his
got that
best
shit.
friend, yo.
Oh, boy.
That's his boy.
That was my shit at the Holiday Inn. I was listening to that shit, and
We
then
shared a girl, but not the.
you said you did
Whoa.
what?
Yeah, let's get
What
out
you
of that.
like? You ran a train? Used my first CD,
Damn.
and
that-
Get out of here.
and then the second one was the Roots.
Okay.
Do you want more? So, yeah.
My flow is crack, man, without side effects, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to that freestylers out, by the way. I don't know, 2000. It came out in 2008. I leaked it like 10,000 years ago. It's out now on YouTube. It
True.
wasn't me, though. It wasn't me. Don't blame
All
me.
right, it's all good.
College Park, February 24th, right?
Yes,
Dropping.
sir. Yeah,
And shout out to RZA. You shout out all the
yeah.
legends on it.
Yeah, there's so many people on there. Seth MacFarlane singing on that
Shout
shit.
out who's on there real quick
shit.
before you disappear into
It's
the
a lot of
sunset.
people. I can't even say everybody.
Two CDs, and it's like 24. Is it $30 for the wax? I can buy the wax.
yeah, yep. And then the shit sold out in 60 seconds at Urban Outfitters, which is wild. I can't
Wow.
believe it. Yeah,
I love
shit
you,
is
man.
wild. I am the luckiest guy in the world.
Hey, man, shit working for a reason, man. You
Yeah.
know?
Well,
I'm
just
glad
be happy
for a
there's guys
reason.
like me and other people you fuck with that grew up with you, went to your shit.
No, I appreciate that.
You know, you could be in this business and do interviews and all this shit, but if you don't grow with the music, I mean, you decide who's the expert. You know?
It's
You got me, man.
yeah, I appreciate that. No, but that's who I want. You know what I'm saying? I want good.
This is our first
people.
time actually linking. I played your
Chillin'.
songs. I played your shit, leak your shit. You thank God you never cursed me out, but we're good.
Leakers.
Well, I love it.
See you.
See ya.
Logically.
Bet.
We out of here.
All good?
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, Logic. Let's get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Dope interview. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joke's Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Joke's Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
I said, come on down. If you don't, then I'ma have to show you. Don't overthink it, let it go, just let it happen for you. Come on down, take a hit after I light it up. You know we gon' fly after I light it up. High, don't lie, so high.